I've been wanting this, to be in your arms again.
That's all I've wanted. To hold you. Touch you.
It happened.
What happened?
Oh, come on, Quinn, you're glowing. I mean, that could only mean one thing. Eric's problem is no longer a problem, that he's able to... He's not? Oh, Quinn, things are still the same under the sheets.
Yes. And no.
Okay, I'm confused. What's going on?
You paid Eric a visit last night, too?
Yeah, he said that you and Ridge were there earlier.
Yeah. So you just dropped by on a whim, or?
Well, I'm his neighbor. I thought I'd touch base.
Even though you see him every day.
At work.
Oh, so you just thought you'd catch up with him at home.
I was probably there for the same reason that you and Ridge were there.
Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Imagine my surprise to find out that his wife wasn't at home.
What? She still wasn't back yet?
Yeah, I mean, it was so strange. Eric is there all by himself while Quinn is out God knows where. I mean, after everything that she has put that man through, it's unconscionable that she wasn't at home with her husband.
Eric? Carter, thank you for coming.
Yeah. When the boss summons you.
I'm sure you can guess why I want to talk to you. I know you slept with my wife last night.
I agree. It is unconscionable. I mean, Quinn is out there enjoying herself while Eric is roaming around that big house alone.
I don't get it. I mean, I know that Eric is the kindest and most forgiving man I know, but to allow Quinn back into his life after everything she's done to him, and then she just can't even be bothered to stick around after he let her move back in, it just shows how self-centered and selfish she is.
I know, you're preaching to the choir. I mean, I never liked that woman from the very beginning.
Well, neither did I. But what gets me is that he's not blind. He can see the same things we do, and yet he continues to defend her. Like saying she was out last night with his blessing.
With his blessing? You didn't believe him, did you?
The thing is, I did. Which is what concerns me even more. It's like he trusts Quinn, even when she's given him every reason not to. I mean, there's got to be something more going on.
What do you mean?
Well, Eric said that he hadn't been the perfect husband either, that he's let Quinn down, though I can't imagine how that could be true.
Oh, he's just saying that to take the heat off Quinn. He knows you have issues with her, too.
Well, so you're thinking he's pointing the finger at him to make up for her shortcomings?
I hate seeing him tied to a woman like Quinn. She just keeps on hurting him. But he tries to cover it, you know, especially with Rich and me. Pretends like everything's just fine.
But it's not fine. That's why when he was alluding to the fact that he wasn't able to give Quinn everything she wants or needs, that's ridiculous.
I mean, Eric is the most generous husband in the world.
Well, I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about intimacy.
I talked to Quinn when she came home last night. I asked her point blank if she'd had sex with you, and she confirmed. awkward, I know. But I told you, and I assure you now, I'm okay with this. It's not the way I would have wanted it. It's not the way I wanted my life with Quinn to be, but I wanted to be the man that filled her needs, but that's just simply not possible.
Don't leave me hanging. Out with it.
I don't really want to talk about it.
To your very best friend? How can you not tell me?
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. Fine, I will tell you. But you have to promise me you're not going to tell anyone this. I mean it. Nobody can know. You were right. This is about me and Eric. But also not just about me and Eric.
I'm not following.
Okay. You know what we've been struggling with, right? Eric's ED, and it doesn't change how I feel about him. I love my husband as much as I always have. And Eric loves me more than I ever thought possible.
Okay, so?
So you're not even gonna believe what Eric wanted me to do.
Tell me.
Okay, just first, let me just say that I am never going to question my husband's commitment to my happiness ever again.
What are you talking about?
Well, you must have had quite a heart-to-heart with Eric.
I just hate seeing him so frustrated with himself when, in my opinion, he has absolutely no reason to be.
Frustrated how?
When I see Eric, I see a man who is as handsome as ever, still vital, has many wonderful years ahead of him. But for some reason, he doesn't see himself that way, and it's tied to Quinn.
Because of her affair with a younger man.
Not just any younger man. Carter Walton, Mr. 8-pack. The guy's drop-dead gorgeous. I mean, I know that Quinn and Carter aren't together anymore, but if Eric and Quinn are having problems in the bedroom...
We still don't know that they are.
I'm just saying that maybe Eric's worried that there's some comparison going on, or that he can't compete sexually. If nothing else, I think he's just afraid of being alone at this stage in his life. He doesn't like the prospect of growing old all by himself. And he's not himself. And I know Quinn is not making this any better. I mean, come on. Not being at home with her husband when clearly he's going through something? How insensitive can you be? I mean, unless I'm missing something. Unless we're all missing something.
I want you to understand something, Carter. This is not easy for me. I've assured you that I'm okay with it, but it's not easy for me. Having my wife with another man. If I had entertained this thought a year ago, 6 months ago, I never would have imagined that, let alone encouraged it. I love Quinn. I know you do too. I know that you love a lot of the same things about her that I do. Her energy, her spontaneity, her humor, her sensuality, her exquisite beauty. But I want to make one thing clear. In spite of how you feel about her and everything that she brings to your life, the feelings that you have for her, you must never, under any condition, consider Quinn yours.
Are you gonna tell me? Or just keep talking in riddles? I can see you had sex, and from the look of your face, it was amazing, but this doesn't make any sense. So spit it out. I mean, Eric, he isn't able to...
Eric still isn't able to be my husband in that way.
Would you just spit it out?
You know, I wouldn't even believe it if I wasn't living this right now. My husband loves me so much, he doesn't want me to give up that part of my life.
Quinn, you can't possibly mean that.
Eric asked me to sleep with Carter. Yeah, right. I was as shocked as you are right now when he first told me, and I also said, no way.
Huh. But now you're having sex, you and Carter.
Yeah. Last night. And it was incredible.
I don't think we're missing anything. I think it's like what you said. Eric needs his wife. And Quinn is just not there to notice. I mean, she's off doing whatever it is that she does when she's not being the mistress of the manor.
But that's not really anything new. What's different is for Eric to encourage it, for him to condone it. He's clearly lonely. Surely Quinn realizes that.
Oh, God, no. I don't even think she cares. I mean, it's all about Quinn. What Quinn wants, what Quinn needs.
And what she needed was Carter.
I really can't believe that he got stuck in her web. And I don't think he's the last man that will.
You think that Quinn would betray Eric again?
I don't know. I mean, I can't really be objective about it. We have too much history, and none of it good. But I swear, if she does something to hurt Eric again...
Oh, no. I feel the same way. If she ever does anything like that, and I find out about it, no way. Hopefully, it won't come to that. Hopefully, Eric will realize that Quinn is not the woman that he needs. He deserves so much better than her.
Quinn is Mrs. Eric Forrester, and she will continue to be in every way, except one. Have I made myself clear? Oh, and one other thing. Very important thing. No one is to know about this arrangement. Especially Ridge.
Of course.
Eric actually told you to be with Carter.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Eric is my husband. And what he was asking me to do, I'm just so conflicted.
Well, of course you are. You love him. And for him to even suggest something like that.
Eric says that he loves me so much that he is willing to sacrifice so that I could be fulfilled as a woman. Shauna, the first night he set up for me and Carter, we were like, no way. I mean, no way. We respect Eric too much. And then he set up another encounter. Last night, he actually sent me to Carter's loft.
And you two actually...
Well, yes, of course we did. I mean, I love Carter. We can't even keep our hands off each other when we don't have permission.
I can't believe this. I mean, did you spend the night?
No. No. I went home to my husband.
What, did you see Eric?
Yeah. He was awake when I got into bed.
Wow. Wow. Well, that must have been awkward. I mean, did you get the cold shoulder?
No. Nope, he was happy for me.
Wait, Quinn, wait a minute. What do you mean? You guys actually talked about what happened?
It was awkward. He wanted to know. He wanted to know if Carter and I had sex. He could tell by the look on my face that we had. And then he said that's what he wanted, and we just laid there in each other's arms.
I honestly don't know what to say. I haven't been with a man for a while, and you're living a fantasy. I'm absolutely mind blown.
Tell me about it. I can't even concentrate. I love my husband, and I don't want to hurt him.
And then there's Carter.
And I love Carter, too. And when we're together, we can't keep our hands off each other.
Oh, well. Well, I guess I'll be living vicariously through you. Quinn, I know you've always been a bit unconventional, but this...
I know.
I'm just so glad that you live next door to Eric and you can keep an eye on him.
Oh, I intend to. Like I said, Brooke, I just sense that there's so much more going on inside of Eric than what he's saying. To me, or to anyone.
Didn't realize you were in here. I can go.
No, don't. Lock it. I can't stop thinking about last night.
Me neither.
I can't comprehend how Eric wants this for me.
Yeah, I know.
I love my husband.